And that, kids, is why the chicken crossed the road. See us next week on Why Did the Chicken Cross the Road?
Cut. Oi, oi, oi! You alright?
Don't you hate it when this happens? No? Well, you should. This is a work health and safety video. Don't leave cords on the floor.
A work health and safety video.
It's important to follow work health and safety on the film set, as it's part of the Council of Australian Governments. The Model Work Health and Safety Act is supported by the Model Codes of Practice. So it's important to know and follow all regulation for working on a film set, such as all electrical equipment must be sighted by an electrician and labelled as safe to use. Penalties apply for those who do not comply with the work health and safety standards. A clear list of obstacles in the environment in general is to be scouted and then drawn or written. Employers, no matter how big or small, can be held legally responsible for acts of discrimination, harassment, sexual harassment, or bullying in the workplace or in connection to a person's employment. Cut the camera. There are many responsibilities that the employer and the employees must have within the workplace. All workers and contractors and volunteers must be made aware of all hazards that may impact upon themselves, their staff, and others, whilst risk control measures are in place for their protection. Employees are required to manage and control hazards and risks while on any set. Actively assist with the preparation of risk assessment and report or deal with any potential hazards appropriately and effectively. Employees have to ensure they familiarise themselves with the work health and safety obligations and their guidelines. It's important to make sure that before you turn on a red headlight, that no one's looking directly into it. It's important to keep the set nice and tidy and organised. And make sure to keep sandbags on equipment such as tripods and stands. And make sure you check for faulty equipment. And remember to take breaks, as for working for long hours is also a hazard. The procedure and practice is what to do when there are work health and safety hazards on set, which need to be contained. Identify any hazards that might be in the workplace while in the studio. And focus on getting rid of the risk in case of emergencies. It's important to make sure that you tie down all cords that are on the floor. Make sure they're kept away and they're taped down so that no one can trip over them and get hurt.
Yep, that's about it, boys. Let's get some lunch. Sweet.
It's important to turn off all lights that you're not using, otherwise you can waste electricity and cause problems such as fires, burns, and generally bad stuff.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
So that was a work health and safety video. Hopefully you learned something. If not, then